The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from Louisville, Kentucky, Sarah Logan. Introducing the champion from Staten Island, New York, she is the Women's United States Champion, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
So don't move a muscle. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here. It's come down to a battle of attrition right now. They're struggling for control right now. Breaker! And here's the lockup. Look at these two jockeying for position.
For as good as Carmella is, Corey, the unfortunate truth is she's not above bending the rules a bit to gain an advantage.
I don't know what's so unfortunate about that, Cole. The goal is to win, and there are few better at finding different ways to win than Carmella. It's not her fault the officials don't know how to do their jobs.
Well, Corey clearly has no issue with Carmella's nefarious in-ring style, but Byron, her opponent's shoulders down for the win.
She got the shoulder up in time.
She's still in this one.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
Missile drop kick finds its mark. Nailed it.
Cover here. Sarah Logan kicks out easily.
Gonna take more than that.
Carmella wants everyone to know that she's in charge. Sarah Logan was just able to get out of the way there.
She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
Oh, she is on fire.
Carmella is feeling good right now, but she better find a way to finish this thing.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
She dodges that one, and she turns it around on her.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
One of the things I like best about Carmella, guys, is just how feisty she is. From the moment her music hits all the way through the final bell, she just has this undeniable spunk about her.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, what a tackle. Wait a minute. She's dazed on the top turnbuckle.
And it's a long way down from there.
This won't end well.
A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
Like Byron, I would say Carmella is among the most feisty superstars around today. Though there are times when shoulders are down.
B-U-L-O-U-S.
These women put on quite a show. Here's a little look.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Diamonds on my neck and a new liver print. Fresh mani petty and designer brands. Got a necklace so big I can hardly stand. Everybody knows that I'm fabulous and I'm the best chick around. Try to step to this. B-U-L-O-U-S. Yes, diamonds on my neck. Yes, I'm fabulous.
Here tonight.
They keep hating on me. I don't
We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
Connects with the title.
And let me tell you, that thing is heavy. She's on the attack and on the move.
Back in from the floor.
Just tossed. She could airline miles for that.
Carmella.
What a strike.
Right on the mark.
Now that's how you successfully defend your title.
B-U-L-O-U-S. Yes, diamonds on. I'm on my own, against the wall.
Oh, you're looking at the future right here.
I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all.
Women's
I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. Think I'm fall down. I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all.
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best. Just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
When you talk about some of that natural athletic talent, Corey, Bianca's been exceptional her entire life. She earned all SEC and All-American honors in track and field at the University of Tennessee. If you just ask her, she'll tell you why she's better than everybody else.
You got eyes, Byron, you understand. A freak in the weight room, a beast in the ring. Bianca Belair can do it all.
She's got a lethal hair whip.
The Hall of Famer, Beth Phoenix, a true pioneer.
And introducing the challenger from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Without question, one of the best, most purest natural athletes we have ever seen in WWE.
Asuka, absolutely incredible with what she has accomplished in such a short time here. Well on her way to becoming one of the best ever.
Lived up to the hype, surpassed the expectations. An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champions. A title she relinquished willingly to head to Monday Night Raw. One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
Here we go, folks. Triple threat action underway here.
Well, we're looking at 3 of WWE's best going at it head to head to head in what promises to be an amazing match.
Look at this. Uh-oh, watch out! Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Vicious strike.
Oh, nasty impact.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant in fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both her opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the Hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest, and the baddest around.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Corey, thank you for breaking down exactly what it means when Bianca Belair says she is the ist of NXT. But don't you think Bianca has a bit of an overinflated ego for somebody relatively new to the scene?
Absolutely not, Saxton. Just ask top NXT stars like Candice LeRae or Lacey Evans if it was Belair's ego that beat them. Those were cases of Belair proving she truly is the ist of NXT.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off. We've seen this before. The champ's starting to falter a bit. Her opponent's clearly getting the best of her here.
Well, a triple threat is a match of strategy, but I'm not so sure this is what she had in mind. She's taking quite a beating.
And this might very well be the turning point of this match. Unless, of course, she can come up with something big here.
Asuka's a history maker, and she needs no one's help to conquer the record books. A prime example came in 2017 Survivor Series when she was the last woman standing, single-handedly winning the elimination match for her team.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what a German suplex.
Shoulders on the mat. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too early in the match to end it.
You know, Corey, that Survivor Series feat you bring up is only half the story. Asuka is the 7th superstar and first woman to be both the Survivor Series sole survivor and a World. Here comes Asuka. She got her at boom.
Sliding hip attack.
The champion into the cover. She might have it. She better do something fast. Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
There it is.
That is a game changer.
Here's her chance to end this thing.
This could do it.
Yes! Unreal performance.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's
That's
building,
always
but no,
delivered
I will
3
never
times the
fall.
action, and that one was no
Instead of
exception. Take a look.
They hear me roar, and now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down, I'ma watch you
Critics
fall
of these
down.
ladies in the
I'm living
WWE
large
might
now.
not have been
I never
very
needed you
impressed,
at
but
all. Think
they
I
did
fall
do
down,
some nice
I'ma
things
watch
in
you
there.
fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. I never needed you at all. Watch me shine now. Watch me shine now. I never needed you at all.
Women's champion, Bianca Belair.
The shoulders are down for 3, and this one's in the books.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
Against the wall.
And I'd say that match certainly lived up to SummerSlam's historic and prestigious past.